Today is a very special day where we celebrate the beauty of Earth and the beauty of nature. This is our home. This is where we live. And Earth and nature provides us with everything what we need to live. It gives us water, it gives us food, but it also gives us places to relax, beauty, and it gives us a lot of inspiration. Unfortunately, in the last 150 years, humanity less and less was living in harmony with nature. We industrialized our planet, we started to consume more and more things, and now after quite some 150 years, we came to a point where nature and Earth is telling us that we have to change. One of the most clear signals is the change in climate. And we all can experience it. Last year, 2018, we had record-breaking droughts, we had record wildfires around the globe, we had heat waves. The outlook of nature in this year, 2019, is grave. There is no easy solution for us, what we can do. But there are ways and means how we can adjust ourselves to the change which is happening already. One thing is we all are aware we have to change our lifestyle. We cannot go on, buy things, consume things, use things as we did in the old days. People have to change lifestyle and reduce their carbon footprint.
"25,000 people from all over the world coming here with lots of capacities and genuine interest who want to contribute to this global challenge."
The UN Climate Change Conference, the Conference of the Parties, or COP. An annual gathering of people from around the world calling for urgent action to be taken to avert climate disaster. Amongst the many voices clamouring to be heard, there are none quite as loud as the voices of young people.
The speciality of youth is they are very open-minded. I would say they are not in a box. They are more open-minded than their previous generations. So they could accept ideas, they could listen to others' voices, they could connect. And because of social media and the technology, they are more connected than ever. Now the idea is to transit from that negative to positive, Negative is like a line and you have to cut it. And to cut it, you have to act. You have seen the plus sign, right? So negativity is like a stagnant phase where you are not active, agile. You are just dormant and sleep. There's no movement, no dynamism. That's negativity. So to cut, you bring an action. And youth is ready for that action. And that's why the plus sign is like that.
What's happening inside is all the governments meeting together to decide about the future of the planet. But what's happening outside is very interesting. There's tens of thousands of people marching for climate justice and a change of policy so that people begin to understand that there are very positive steps we can take to make a change.
The call to action is becoming ever more urgent. Rising sea levels and flooding are becoming more widespread and more severe. Rising temperatures are breaking records the world over, leading to more drought and more wildfires. Deforestation is creating a loss of biodiversity, with many species being pushed to the brink of extinction. It's time to take action.
Resilience has to do very much with the inner being. Because if I'm strong, I can withstand whatever it is that's happening around me, whether it's politics or nature or human beings that are creating problems.
For many years now, a different approach has been quietly gathering momentum. One that sees bringing about change in the outer world by undergoing an inner transformation.
Over the last couple of years, what we've seen is that there has been a shift of consciousness generally because of the pandemic. And I'm seeing that more people are turning inwards. The two most Googled words were prayer and God in the last 18 months. And
Sister Jenti is the additional administrative head of the Brahma Kumaris, the largest spiritual organisation in the world to be led by women. For over a decade, Sister Jenti has been making a case for the link between climate change and our own inner consciousness. An inner shift which also brings about a change in behaviour and lifestyle.
I'm seeing that that shift has also been happening over the last few years. We started talking about inner consciousness impacting climate and biodiversity many years ago. But it was a few years ago that UNESCO actually had as its banner, changing minds, not climate. So I was very pleased that that concept had reached places like UNESCO, but also other people too.
There are many ways what we can do. We can save water, we can reduce consumption of cloth, go vegetarian, avoid plastic, turn scraps into compost, conserve energy, turn off your lights and gadgets when not in use, turn off the water while brushing your teeth and shaving, use dry rack instead of dryers, take short showers and save water, go paperless, make use of solar energy. We can join hands when we travel and go by bus, or we can go by train, which is very environmental friendly. Flights are not very nice. Cars are not very nice. They create a lot of pollution. So there are many ways where we can help nature. We have to wake up inside to the change which is needed on the outside. Therefore, we have to empower ourselves. We have to become strong-willed, and we have to become an example for others. We have to become a change maker. How to do that? I'm meditating since many years, and science also confirmed meanwhile, when you meditate regular, you're able to change on the inside. And that's what needed to safeguard and protect Mother Nature, Mother Earth. We have to change our lifestyle. We have to change our attitude. We have to help and live in harmony with nature and the environment, and not exploit it what we have done in the past. Therefore, let us all join hands. Let us all open our heart to the need of the time. Let us meditate for Earth. Let us create good vibrations, good thoughts, loving thoughts for ourselves, for our friends, and for Earth. Let us heal ourselves, and let us heal also Earth. Let us change our action. Let us change our attitudes. Yoga and meditation is a very powerful means to achieve that. It is helping to change my behavior, my habits, and my attitudes. Let us all join hands in this task to create a better world.
Founded in the year 1936, Brahma Kumaris has activities in more than 110 countries across the globe. With its headquarters located in Mount Abu, Rajasthan, India, the Brahma Kumaris World Spiritual University is a socio-spiritual, non-governmental organization, NGO, with affiliations in many UN bodies. It started with affiliations in the year 1980 with the UNDPI, United Nations Department of Public Information, followed by affiliation from ECOSOC, observer status in UNFCCC, UNCBD, UNEP, and recently in UNCCD. COP and COIS. Brahma Kumaris delegates participate actively in these events for providing spiritual dimensions to decision-making, action planning, and helping to obtain a more holistic approach. Brahma Kumaris is also an active member of Green Interfaith Dialogues. In 2011, Brahma Kumaris and World Renewable Spiritual Trust were recognized by the Ministry of Science and Technology as a scientific and industrial research organization. India One Solar Thermal Power Plant is one of India's largest solar projects with a capacity of 1 megawatt. It is functional since 2017. On an institutional level, Brahma Kumaris are the largest users of solar energy in India. It also stands to be one of the oldest organizations to work with solar energy in the country. The journey with solar energy started long back in 1996 with the installation of modular solar cooking systems. Soon, more research led to the use of solar energy in various activities like water heating, cooking more than 40,000 meals a day, using solar in almost all day-to-day activities. 350 solar photovoltaic battery systems of a total capacity of 1.4 megawatt peak were installed in different branches of the organization. The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India, and United Nations Development Programme sponsored an awareness and training center on solar energy in Shantivan campus in 2014. The Brahma Kumaris have shared its best practices with other organizations to equip them with solar power. Sustainable Yogic Agriculture is an ongoing research program in which traditional organic farming with interventions of Raja Yoga meditation is being studied by many agricultural universities in the country. It has been recognized by the Government of India. Tapovan, a 100-acre dedicated farming land, is being used for the research to help farmers deal with growing agricultural issues. For more than 10 years, we have taken care of nearly 20 parks in Mumbai. Our very own Peace Park in Mount Abu is home to thousands of varieties of flowering plants. Our lifestyle, discipline of vegetarianism, is also a way of decreasing our carbon footprint. The Brahma Kumaris Gyan Sarovar Academy for a Better World was presented to Habitat 2, the second United Nations Conference on Human Settlements held in Istanbul, Turkey. It was recognized as part of the Best Practice Initiative for Human Settlements. Our vision is for individuals, governments, and global corporations involved in the environmental decision-making process to root their work in the universal spiritual principles and thus bring harmony, clarity, calmness, stability, and power to their thinking and interactions. It is the aim of the Brahma Kumaris to highlight the relationship between our awareness and the technology we choose. We believe that a holistic approach based on peace, cooperation, and love is the key to a sustainable future.
ओम शांति। ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्थान के प्रमुख राजयोगिनी दादी रतन मोहिनी जी, ब्रह्मा कुमारी संस्था के सभी सदस्यगण, अन्य महानुभाव, देवी और सज्जनों, मुझे खुशी है कि ब्रह्मा कुमारी द्वारा शुरू किए गए जल जन अभियान के शुभारंभ पर मैं आप सबसे जुड़ रहा हूं।
सोचो तो क्यों है आज सहम सहम पानी, ये चुपचाप पानी क्यों? चलो बदल दे ये कहानी कहानी, बचा ले निशानी हम। पूछेगी धरती तब कहाँ थे तुम, नदी रो रही थी तब कहाँ थे तुम। स्वच्छता और पानी हमको बचानी है ये जिंदगानी। ड्रिप ड्रॉप ड्रिपरी ड्रॉप, चलो बचा ले ये धरोहर पुरानी, ये तेरा मेरा पानी। ड्रिप ड्रॉप ड्रिपरी ड्रॉप, चलो बदल दे ये कहानी कहानी, बचा ले निशानी। ड्रिप ड्रॉप ड्रिपरी ड्रॉप, पूछेगी धरती तब कहाँ थे तुम, नदी रो रही थी तब कहाँ थे तुम। स्वच्छता और पानी हमको बचानी है ये जिंदगानी। पानी
Brahma Kumaris present a unique plantation campaign, Kalpataru, which not only aims to plant more trees, but also empower each individual to grow with values. The campaign, which commences on the 50th World Environment Day, Brahma Kumaris aim to plant more than 40 lakh saplings in 75 days, with the principle that one person plants and cares for one tree. To register for this campaign, download the Kalpataru app on your mobile. Register the sapling planted by you, follow the instructions to track its growth, and enrich yourself with daily value gifts and blessings through the app. To plant a sapling is to make the earth green, reinfusing energy in all forms of life. Let's join hands and come together for this unique people's movement of planting trees and making our present responsible for a glorious future.